The outlook was quite brilliant for the Cassidy clan that day. The score stood 2-2, and with a new wee one on the way. The Sunny Colonel ran the show with dear Genevieve his dame, but Jack and Jimmy knew this third one soon would change the game. No more be a straggling two, but a mighty three, no jest. In 31 that Billy brought sweet home eternal each breast. And suddenly the staff of legends strode down Sherman Street, Jack and Jim and Billy Cass, a comic Irish feat. In 10 years' time, sweet Patty came, and 6 was now the crew, and all while young Billy played that golf game that as he grew. One clear, fair morn on Sherman Street, he let that wee ball soar. Right through Grandma's window, he neglected to yell 4.
The Colonel wasn't thrilled that day as the ball down 3 flights fell. Back to earth and still said Bill, well, boy, oh boy, that's swell. And when the dust had lifted, those golf days came and came, a caddying and chipping, that good Billy grew in fame. In 49, the VI team he led to victory. It rumbled through the district when that Billy took the tee. He married his beloved Joyce, fairer than any green. Then Chris and Carolyn and Jimmy joined the lovely scene. Uncle, brother, son, and dad, he relished every role, and relished too each sunny day he'd step out on the knoll. All around soon came to know Bill swing, that putt, that style, for when Billy stepped up to the tee, one couldn't help but smile.
Totally is not fair. His swing was filled with ease and grace, despite the errant fling. And then Billy'd look up and say, "Dear Lord, give me back a swing." He swung the club at Muni most in town of Colony, but Billy played near everywhere from sea to shining sea. At Wolfert's Roost with brother Jim, and Pine Haven with Mike. And why, one couldn't scarce imagine any green he didn't like. And just to show that age was not a sandy trap to deter, he won as much at 70 as 60 or before. Oh, practically stood still when Billy took the tee. No ref, no ump, no golfing grump could strike him out at 3. The tee became a magic bond from club to friend. A birdie here, an eagle there, it seemed none could contend.
There was no mere bag of clubs that he brought to the tee, but stories, wit, and wisdom he poured while on the lead. There's one such tale, a member guessed, he and Jim a fearsome two. It was that day that Billy chose some odd clubs to debut. Sorry. You see, Bill had left his trusty golf clubs back at Shaker Road, and he grabbed the best and nearest thing that could withstand the load. No bogey here, his gardening gloves he deemed not too horrific. And as Jim and Billy swept the round, he said, "That's just terrific." The outlook was quite brilliant. Oh, sorry. It's the first time I've read this. Yes, hole by hole and round for round, those gardening gloves held fast. He kept them on despite the wary crowd that looked aghast. And as you might imagine, that duo won the member guest. Those gloves, just like that Billy, and that day were truly blessed.
And so we sit, we favored few. The sun is shining bright. Somewhere that dear, sweet Billy still is striding in the light. Because of him, our hearts have grown. Our worlds have filled with glee. For there's always joy in heaven and earth when Billy steps up to the tee.
Just had to say something, you know? Oh, of course. I'm not good off the cuff like he is. I had to write it down. That's right. You're writing it down. Excuse me, sorry. I figured he'd appreciate it between the 4. Yes. No.
I saw the pictures. Thank you so much. Each of your children have one. Yes.